I actually came to a game 18 months ago. You know, as I said earlier, we've been on plenty of vacations over there to visit my son, and we got acquaintances, myself and Zoran, who knew each other, and I got invited to the game against Red Bull and really enjoyed the game. Charlotte were winners on the day 2-0, and it was a great atmosphere. You know, you could tell it was a community-driven club, you know, with the supporters, and I think that warmth and that feel never left me. So to answer your question, when the role came up, I was approached to see if I would be interested in the role, and I then done my due diligence and just spoke to my family, as I always do, and we felt that this could be a really good opportunity.
Who's a badass? She's a badass. Who's a badass? She's a badass.
Hey Dino, what's up, man? Welcome to Charlotte, dude. Man, we love you. Can't wait to see what you do on the pitch. Hopefully it won't be what Villa did to my Spurs, but you know, that's a whole nother story. But welcome to Charlotte. Man, we get some tea, maybe some crumpets, man, do an old English breakfast or something, man. Just hit us up. Love an interview.
Blood sausage.
Derrick Jones, if you're seeing this, Derrick Jones, I love you, man. I love you, right? You're the only midfielder I love.
Yo! Get off Capetti's nutsack! I told you! Get off his nuts! Capetti is a baller, Vincent. Just saying.
That big apple was a golden delicious, baby. Let's go!
Atlanta, we go over there. We killing you.
My second game. We love Charlotte FC.
Go Charlotte, baby.
And if anyone on the team wants to marry me, you can.
Oh, that's kind of. Anyways, we'll skip right over that.
Anyways, delete that out of the video, please. My mom would be so disappointed.
TJ, I'm gonna have to hire you for photography. It ain't no TJ, it's JT.
You changed the name, man.
It's fine. It's boot room, aka where all the cleats are. You smell the airflow in here is really good. It smells really good. If they want to stretch their stuff out, get their workout on, bam.
We love Christian, Selena.
I don't know. What can Marks do better?
Selena is absolutely top notch. We're
Top
so
notch.
proud of him. We love him in Charlotte. Yeah, he did a great job.
Like when you go on Kalina's website, you give them like a 5-star Yelp review.
Absolutely, 100% every time.
Damn, I ain't got no interview or nothing. Anyway, over here at Queen City. CLTFC fans, by the fans, damn it.
Hey, George. I got it. Is it CLTFC Fan TV for the fans, by the fans?
Damn it.
Damn it. I love that.
And as many times as he's been the one to shut it down, he still screws it up, man.
He's not good on the mic, man. He's
Hey,
not.
man, y'all leave George alone.
He's security. That's why he's security.
Yeah, right. Hey, everybody. I'm JT. I'm sick. That's why I look this way. Gosh, I look kind of pale too. Anyway, welcome to Charlotte CLT FC Fan TV for the fans, by the fans. Damn it. Got our people on. People on tonight. Got our boy Matt Chantry holding down the T Gang and Mint City Collective. And got our boy David, Yeti Clan, doing it. Got all his stuff in the background. He be capo in it. He be doing all sorts of stuff, man. And of course, my partner Lee, working on his mics and all that stuff. So
I promised everybody
a little bit to go lay down. But what's up, man? Are y'all getting ready? Let's go.
All right, so let's just get this out of the way. Some technical difficulties for the call-in tonight. So that anyway.
Your mic just went out. More technical difficulties.
Yeah,
we're still
struggling. Preseason, man. Preseason.
And hey, this is a Tuesday night. Our new slot. So
I mean, Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. It's a little different, right? I normally have another day to fuck around and mess with. Not tonight. But anyways, so I will be getting a new mic by the end of the week. So hopefully this shit stops. What's up, y'all?
Doing good. Hoping we hear some transfer news here lately, but doing good. Excited. Ready for the season is an understatement. Just know we got big things coming. Just know.
Same.
Same. Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on all these comments, so you guys can go ahead and talk among yourselves.
Dude, that intro just has me like the whole time I'm laughing. It's just like little things here and there that make me laugh throughout that intro.
I know that's all thanks to the fans chatting with us outside the supporters entrance, right, JT?
That's right. After every game, and last week we got a confirmation that President Joe LeBou will be joining us sometime. He said he's going to come out there, and we got it on record, so that'll be fun. But yeah, come find us.
We did.
After every game, that's what we do. That's what we do. This and we do that.
That's basic. George, man, does he actually ever watch these shows?
Oh yeah. He loves watching it. Yeah, he loves watching it. He might not be watching right now because he works out of town sometimes, but he definitely goes back and watches for sure.
Nice.
I'm still cutting out. No, I think I set up a whole new setup and I've got to work out through some kinks. So I'm getting there. I promise you, before the beginning of the season, man, I'll have it all set.
Yeah, this is preseason, y'all.
Yeah, we're all a little rusty, man.
So what's the news with transfers? Y'all tell me because I don't know nothing.
That
sums
it up.
Congratulations.
Man, it's been quiet. Other than getting denied for that dude who I can't even pronounce right now, I haven't heard nothing. We got João Pedro. We got Odunze from the Legacy. Those were good signings, honestly. Those are things I saw probably. Those are things I expected. And maybe Poreba, if he didn't get sold or moved away. But I've seen them three moving up. But David Poreba is no longer with the Legacy, North Charlotte FC. But I'm glad that João Pedro and Odunze got their chance to move up to the first team because they definitely deserve it.
And it sounds like Petkovic is probably next in the barrel as well to come up once the MLS fun rules, Garber rules allow us to. It sounds like he's next in the barrel to come up.
It's always the worst window though, man, to like try to get a player in, I think.
Facts.
How many roster spots do we have open now?
Good question. I'm not
Maybe somebody out there can put that in the chat.
It was six.
Look it up
recently, but I don't know.
I would have thought 4 or 5, but
yeah. And the team is already soccer. So the team is already in preseason down in Florida. They're practicing. They're playing. Whatever scrimmages and stuff like that. But we're still looking to sign more people, and we can sign people throughout the whole season, right? I mean, it doesn't
not the whole season until April.
Till April, so you don't have to fill out those roster spots yet.
Not yet.
But also, as we've learned in previous years, like if you let the first 3 months of the season go by and you're behind the ball on transfers, then like it's hard to come back from that. So I feel like you want to like try and get as close to your wanted full team as possible as early on as possible.
Right.
If you're getting into May and you're still trying to get a couple of people, then it's difficult.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm reading these damn comments. Sorry, trying to catch up. All right. So yeah, just some news, right? Season ticket holders, you guys should be getting something in the mail at some point. I don't know when that is. And we also will be getting the MLS season pass again.
Yeah.
Those are two things that we can tell you for sure. And then, players, I don't know, man. I don't see these players coming in, man.
It's been quiet, man. It's been real quiet.
Like we were saying before the show, there's like so many like random soccer pages that I follow and that only can like find little nuggets and that sort of thing. But there is nothing about Charlotte, man. Not a thing.
Sometimes I will say sometimes that's a good thing. Like if you let out too many transfer like real actual news out into the media, other teams know what you're trying to do, and they've got a bit of leverage on you when you're trying to like make signings. They're like, well, we know they're desperate for a striker right now, or they're desperate for a defender, or whatever it is. So if everyone knows what you're up to, that's not a great thing. Obviously, those fans, you want to hear as much as you possibly can, and feel like there's stuff going on. I'm sure that Canet is busy and trying to find someone. He's not sitting on his ass like doing nothing back there. But it's also you want to know something's going on. Like it's frustrating when you can't hear anything.
Yeah, I mean, I think if the season doesn't go well, then Zorn's probably going to get his redundant check.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah, the winter transfer does end in April. Somebody was asking when it. Yeah, so basically, Europe and other countries won't be able to like buy players, but they can still sell. I think a lot of it, in my opinion, really boils down to Jaws league. I think that's going to start the whole domino effect.
I missed the player that you mentioned there. You cut out
Jaws.
Jaws, yeah.
Man.
But
it does sound like he's close from the rumors I've been hearing. Like he wasn't in that photo, the Anton Walks tribute photo last week. There was Topbin and Carroll both mentioned that he was close to leaving. So who knows where he might be going, but it does sound like it is probably fairly imminent.
So we'll have an open DP spot.
Correct.
Yeah, and yes, right. And then when we're going after that Albert fella, right? I believe he would have been a young DP, and then MLS rules give you another young DP if you got a young DP. I don't know, man. It's all foreign to me.
We can if we get him, we can essentially, like the simplified version is if we lose Camille and get an under 22 initiative DP, which maybe Gromback, maybe won't be, then we can bring up Petkovic.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we did sign some legacy players to the first, right?
Yep. Yes, sir.
I mean, technically, we did sign some players then. 2 or 3, right?
2, right? Technically 2.
I'm gonna let my pet monster sit in for me while I go tend to myself real quick.
I would say that's actually a better look, JT.
Tends to yourself in what kind of a way?
I'm gonna go lay down.
We are live. We are live
on this laptop.
Fan TV after dark.
He has I know, right? It's after 9. He has his shackles on, so he'll be all right.
And Independence has done more transfer news than Shard FC. So what's going on with the Yeti clan this year, man? What you guys got going on? What y'all been doing in the off season? Anything fun?
Man, we've been chilling, we've been planning, we've been plotting, just trying to get some stuff ready for the upcoming season. We got big plans. We got some stuff in mind. We actually working directly with the Hooligans this season. Last season, we were just kind of in the mix with the Hooligans, but this season we're actually working together with the Hooligans. So just know we got some big plans with the Hooligans. We got a lot of stuff coming, good stuff.
Yeah, I'm having some major technical difficulties tonight, so I apologize up front. Hopefully you guys can lip read. But Yeah, what about Mint City? What's going on over there at Mint City, man? I know you guys going to do like
Lots of good stuff. I'll say first of all as well, I also joined Hooligans in the last 2 weeks as well, because why not? Like, I enjoy hanging out with all of them anyway, and they make good pastries, and as you know, British people like good pastries, so
That's right.
I figured I'd join another supporters group, so I've been hanging out with them a little bit online as well. So looking forward to spending some more time with them this season too. They're good people. But Mint City's got a bunch of stuff going on. The main thing to note right now is the night before kickoff party. So I might be getting the date wrong, but Friday, February the 23rd at Nodar Brewing, a night before party. We've done it a couple of times before. It's a lot of fun. This year we've got Ceminti coming out as well. We've shelled out for Ceminti to hang out, and I know lots of people like to see him. DJ, food truck, autograph shirt raffle. Anyone, you have to be a Mint City member. Anyone can come out and hang out. Just like a fun night before the first game of the season. So that's the main thing that I'll note. And everyone's welcome to come out there. Other than that, the usual stuff, away day planning. We're big on our away day trips as always. Lots of work goes into that. A bunch of people. Shout out to Chris Harmon, who does a huge amount of work in the off season for away day planning. Some new flags that we're working on, banners.
Hey, did we ever get our flag, Matt?
What flag?
We were making a flag.
Yeah. Well, so for Lee, I guess we're the only ones that know about that. But me and Lee were working on an England flag with like the English or British, I should say, like players that play for Charlotte FC. But we decided to hold out in case we made some transfers back in December. In hindsight, we probably didn't need to bother.
You could just put up the regular old English flag or the British flag, right? The Union Jack or whatever. So.
Yeah, but yeah, I definitely want to get that out, but we'll wait and see what happens on the signings front.
Yeah, well, Trent, man, this is the first time I'm hearing about this. Has anybody else heard about this?
An offer from Mauricio from Internacional in Brazil before I was back. I don't know.
I haven't heard about that. Trent, you're going to have to tell us more about that, man, in the chat.
That must have got shut down real quick because it didn't make it far.
Didn't make it far at all.
Hey, if top Bid 90 wasn't talking about it, I didn't hear about it.
What you trying to say? You don't follow us or anything, man?
Hey, I'm just saying that's where I get my.
That's the last time I'm texting you.
FC, dog. Just know.
Okay, so I guess all right. Well, thanks, Trent. Guess we didn't go back and try to.
I remember that one actually vaguely now, like really, really vaguely. It was a while ago. He was the guy. I think he had a mustache as well, like you, David.
He's a double agent.
Yeah, maybe it was David was trying to say.
This isn't a mustache, by the way. It's an Ethiopian poisonous caterpillar.
And yeah, the things we learn on this show, folks, man. The things we learn on this show. I'm not even going to touch that.
No, don't. It bites, bro. It bites. I try shaving it off. It breaks the damn razor.
I saw what it did in Nashville, man. Anyways.
No, you didn't.
We got the video. I got a video somewhere. I'll play it next week or something. Next time you come back on the show, I'll play it. But, yeah, so I mean, I don't know, man. There's really not much going on around the team, right? I guess other than this game on Friday, we're playing Sporting KC. That's not going to be streamed, but all the other games preseason should be streamed. Go ahead, Matt.
I was going to say, I did hear like some stuff came out about streaming a little while earlier this evening about for the Coachella festival.
Yeah.
That they aren't, that the organizers aren't streaming stuff, but the teams can do. And it sounds like teams are trying to, but there's obviously your opponent has to agree to stream it as well. And probably some other, I don't know, like legal and technical things I don't understand that need to be worked through. But it sounds like some teams at least are trying to do it. So we'll see. I hope so, because it's better than nothing.
Yeah, I'm just sick of all this Miami shit. Like Miami's streaming everywhere. I'm so sick of Miami. Like I cannot wait for Messi either to retire or leave the league.
Now it's all about the Suarez hype.
Yeah, but you know he'll get a red card.
He barely made it through the time they played the last game. He was hobbling.
Much they drawn against El Salvador and then they lost against Dallas last night, right? Was it last night?
They lose against Dallas?
Yeah, they lost 1-0.
I was too busy watching the boys, man. So I didn't worry about Miami. Screw Miami.
Yeah, Jesus Ferreira scored in like the 3rd minute early.
Yeah, good for Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, he is definitely a Messi fanboy. Anyways,
man,
this is Shard FC, folks. Man, we got Capetti, we got Swiderski, we got Vargas, we got Marks in goal.
Boom.
Yes, Marks in goal.
I know Dunze, man. That man is huge.
He's 6'7".
If y'all haven't seen that dude in person, if y'all thought Patrick Agyman was huge, man, Odunze makes him look a little bit little, bro. Little body. Because Odunze is like just a little bit bigger body compared to Patrick Agyman. Is freaking ridiculous. That dude is huge.
I think he can. I think not this season, but maybe next season and beyond. I think he could be a good MLS keeper. From what I've heard and seen, he needs to improve his distribution. Like his shot stopping, like is legit already. But if he can improve his distribution, which is big these days, even for goalkeepers, then I think he can be a good first team player for Charlotte.
Oh yeah.
Hey, what's your brother talking about, man?
He's
been drinking, man. He's been drinking.
You got to forgive him. He's a little upset ever since he Sniegala. That put him in his feels, man.
That's right. Oh, Daddy Yeti there, man. All the kids love him.
Man, we're starting a Yeti daycare at the games.
Are you?
No, I'm just kidding.
If you're buying pizza and beer, I'm in.
Bring this your kid.
Yeah. Hey, so if you're new to the show, man, and you want to follow us, man, hit that subscribe button for us. We'd appreciate that. So one other question, Matt. What's that shirt? What's that hoodie you got on, man?
Oh yeah, this is from Defend the Queen. I think I saw him in the chat. There he is. Got it this week. I got the hoodie version, but I think he's got a t-shirt version and a sweater version. And I think it's black and gray are the two color choices, but I like it.
Yeah, he's got some good stuff, man. We need to get some merch going too.
Just know.
Boom. All right. What else is going on with the club? What did y'all think of the interview last week with Joe?
I liked it.
Yes.
Way to start off like the season, pretty much. You know what I mean? I like to hear it. Good optimistic feeling to start off, you know?
Yeah, for sure. The one thing though that I was confused about, and I don't know if you guys did it right, but the away tickets. So I knew I was going to Austin. I'm definitely going to go to the Austin game.
Max.
I went ahead and got that, but then there was like I couldn't see where I could get any other games, right? And then there was that thing come up about pictures and all that you have to take, and it's like, how are they going to know it's us? Like obviously, like they know who we are, but like the other fans that maybe it's just not in front of the camera and all that sort of thing. How the hell are they going to know?
That's true.
I don't know. I will say that I looked and they basically taken exactly what Atlanta do. They have the same process where you have to send in a photo of you at the game to a specific email address. No idea how they run it behind the scenes. Though, like you said, like I feel like that's a massive logistical thing to do. Like
I mean, I could just stand in front of a wall with my Shard FC shirt on and be like, fun time.
I feel like I could make an AI.
I could be at Carowinds. They don't know.
You could make an AI version of the photo, and I'm sure you could give it a few attempts. I think I could do a pretty good job with AI.
Right? No, for real, yeah. Put me in, I don't know, Philadelphia Union Stadium with a Shard FC jersey on, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I get what they're trying to do. I guess they just want people to sell them on, but just make them so they're not transferable or something. Anyways, that's my gripe about that. So we're already griping. We just need a player, man. We need some news, man. I'm starving over here for some news.
For real, man.
That the social media team is like begging Zoran to make a signing just to make everything they post. There's like 3 comments at least or more being like, please make a signing. Just everyone begging for it.
Right? We should really like play this up though, right? Like when we have to take that photo, man, we got to do some off the wall shit. Obviously, like it's okay to send in, but still at the same time, we got to have a lot of fun with it. And what we have to do is put a whole collage together and who does the best. Yeah. I can't wait, man.
Oh man, I can just imagine now.
Yes. But no, that's it. What other away games you guys going to? I'm doing Austin. I probably can't do Nashville this year. I I might go to Philly, man. I might do a Philly game. What's that?
New York.
New York away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's at the Yankee Stadium too, not at Red Bull Arena.
That is what I was looking for.
Shit house.
Yeah,
really.
no. Yeah, I might go down to Orlando too if that's a week I don't have the kids.
Facts.
So I just want to go to like different stadiums, right? That's a lot of fun just seeing all the new stadiums and all that.
To be honest, Austin is just the one, man. That's on the bucket list. That's like the one that stands out the most this season. That's the one. That's like the go-to right there.
For a weekend trip, that's the best one this year for sure.
Facts. Yeah. That's to me, that's the only one that stands out. That New York and maybe I don't even know. Maybe Nashville, to be honest, but
yeah, well, we like talking shit to the We Are Austin TV boys too, man. We've like made a good friendship there, so it's it'll be fun to go down there and actually meet them in person and all that kind of stuff too.
Nashville is on St. Patrick's Day weekend this year, so
I saw that.
You're not going to have the college football crowd like you did this last year. Instead, you're just going to have a bunch of drunk people in green.
Great. Isn't that Nashville in general?
Yeah, I mean, but probably like twice as busy as it usually is.
Yeah. Fair. That's it. Somebody's birthday, man. So all right, so Joseph is going to Nashville, is what I hear. So yes, but yeah, man, I don't know. So what else did Joe talk about? He talked about the players, right? Obviously, again, I seriously think if once Jaws is gone, we'll start seeing some moves made. But until then, I don't think much is going to happen. What else he touched on? Guilty pleasures. Obviously, the fan TV interviews after the game. So y'all come out there and do that. What am I forgetting? Help me, Matt, David.
I was going to mention, it wasn't something that he mentioned, but what came out in the last couple of days from Sean about the new stadium announcer deal.
Oh, yeah.
Someone to do that. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I would say that we're bilingual.
Yeah, no, I said this to hooligans the other day. There 3 requirements: speak English, speak Spanish, and be sober. I'm not sober at games. I don't speak Spanish, and Americans can't understand my English anyway. So I'm 0 for 3. I'm out.
Yeah. No, I'm right there with you. I can't speak anyways. For the most part, I'm always stuttering or slipping up the words, and God forbid if I got to pronounce somebody's name that's not Smith.
My vote is for Sombrero Man for that role. I feel like Sombrero Man was like built in a lab for that job.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's the thing though. It's game day, right? When the game's on and you hear that guy over the speakers in the stadium. That's what the position's for.
True.
Anyways.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see if that new announcer, if he's gonna be the one taking over and like maybe has more ability to get like the crowd riled up.
I think that's the point. Like I think Sean shared some videos of the Napoli guy that does that, who does a really good job. He's like hype. He gets everyone going.
Isn't that what DJ Fanny's supposed to be doing?
She's just a DJ.
Yeah, but still, you figured she could hype it up, right?
But
I feel like hypes it up, but
like if you're gonna be the hype man for the stadium, you got to know the chants. You got to like have an idea of it. You know what I mean? Like just
got to like feel the game. Like exactly. Yeah,
you got to know what to do at the right time. Like it's on you. You're the hype man. You got the whole.
Yeah, see, I'm with Matt, man. I probably oh shit, I can't even run this without screwing it up, right? So God forbid I be in the stadium just cussing, drinking. Just saying "C" because that would be my bilingual in Spanish there. So yeah, what the kits? Like he wouldn't give us any hints about this year's kit. He seemed very excited about next season's.
I know, right? What's up with that?
Yeah, we had no idea. We had no idea what color it's going to be. I mean, JT even had a color chart. He wouldn't even comment on. So,
hey,
I'm sure it's going to be blue. I'm sure it's going to be processed blue again. Like,
you think not like a white?
Nah,
it's in the cut. It's in our badge. Like the cut. Like you've got. I feel like that's every other team in the league does that. Atlanta is always red and black stripes as their primary. Like Austin is always.
Y'all make fun of my internet.
Like we should be camping out at Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yeah, I don't know how exactly true this is, but like from what I've heard and from what we've seen with like more of the Adidas kits and more of the kits that have been coming out, they're wanting to push for the logo be in the center of the chest rather than on the side like how it is on this right here.
I heard that our one was not a center badge.
Okay, good.
Apparently, again, I don't know.
I like the center badge idea, but
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that.
You like the badge over the heart?
I just like seeing both logos.
100%.
I agree. I'm not a big center badge fan.
No, but I tell you what's really sweet is those like what David's got on now, but the ones that the boys have been wearing, the blue ones.
Yeah, those are
Yes.
badass, bro.
Yeah,
Those are going to sell quickly when they come out.
Yeah,
What?
Those are nice.
When they come out, I'm just gonna be like, bro, what is that, bro?
That's what I'm saying, man. I have to work some overtime. Let me see what else. What else was mentioned, man? I'm drawing a blank. Okay, he said it's 6 out of 10 different, whatever that means. Maybe a different shade of blue. I don't know.
That means my guess is that means it's still blue and white, but maybe not the Arsenal sleeves. That's my guess.
No idea.
I'll tell you this: I don't want it to be a V-neck. I'm not a fan of the V-neck jerseys. I'd rather have a regular neck.
I want a collar. I love collar kits.
You like
collar?
I know that's a little bit of maybe a lukewarm take, but I like.
Yeah,
collar.
that's like late 80s, man.
Yeah, I was about to say that's
like
a cool vibe.
That was my era.
I know you're old.
I got an old school AC Milan Shevchenko jersey with a collar on it. That thing's a beaut.
Oh man, you know what? I'm really pissed I couldn't get that call in shit to work, man. I'm gonna make sure that it works by next week when we're on the show. I feel like everybody should be able to call in and chat with us too. You know what I mean? But
Facts. That's
yeah,
facts.
we got to defend. The Queen is saying he's with you. Give him a collar.
Collar.
It's itchy, man. You know.
That's
true. I just remember when I bought some of my like Spurs replica shirts and they had collars, man. They were just itchy. I don't know.
That's because it was that cheap Spurs shirt. That's why, though.
Because we had to build that nice ass stadium, man. Get out of here. Get a long sleeve version of that kit. I don't know if I want the long sleeve. A little too much.
No,
If
hey,
I lived like
I was a fan of the long jerseys. That'd be pretty cool, but it depends because like on how ours is white, like the one we had currently, the blue one, part of it was white. I don't think I would like a full white sleeve with like half of like the whole shirt being blue. You know what I mean? That just looks weird. I feel like the sleeves and the shirt would have to be the same color if it's going to be a long sleeve shirt.
Give me the thick lines in black and blue like Brighton. I mean, who even follows Brighton, right? I think so. What else did he talk about that we could dissect a little bit? Obviously, we got nothing to talk about in regards to incoming players or rumors. Not even a rumor, man. We should make one up. Let's make up a real rumor, right? And we're just all of us.
It's got to be realistic, though. It can't be like 2 hours.
Right. And then everybody on this stream, man, we'll just start posting it all over socials, right? So we'll post it. Everybody in the chat will post it, man, and we'll just run with it and just like fuck around and see what we get. Yeah.
Daniel Rios back to Charlotte. I see. Look, I just found it.
Rios is coming back to Charlotte. Come on, man, run with it. Run with it.
That'd be bad. That would be bad.
Yeah. But no, what positions do you think we need, though? Seriously, I think we need winger, maybe like an attacking midfielder or a creative player sort of thing, and maybe a center back.
I'm exactly the same.
Copy me.
The defensive midfielder, I'm assuming, I would say we need one, but I'm assuming that Petkovic is coming in at some point.
All right. You just sparked something in my head. You saying center back. I don't know what just made a spark in my head, but you saying that if we sign a center back, what happens with Corujo that has been training with the team? Is he still staying with the team, or is he going to die? Because I haven't heard nothing about Corujo. Is he still with the team? Does he still want to be with the team? What is Dean's plans with Corujo?
I've noticed there's quite a lot of like happy photos of him out.
If we get a center back, does that mean he's on hose way out?
No.
Or are we just filling a void?
So last year he had two things. He was coming off a major injury, and those are hard to come back from. And my hope is that now he's had 5 more months, whatever it is, to recover and like build up the strength in his leg. I'm hopeful that he's a bit stronger there. And secondly, he hasn't got Natanzio as manager anymore. So that can only be good for him, that he's going to have a manager that trusts him a little bit more. So if those two things, if he impresses Dean Smith and if his leg's stronger, then I think he could maybe come back to the first team and start.
I was a fan of Corujo. He was good.
Yeah, no, he was really good up
Pre-injury,
there
he was
until he
great.
got hurt, and then when he came back last season, he just looked slow and out of place, right? And I know we kind of just threw him in when he had like a week or two of training. I think that was against Nashville at home, right? I think it was, and I can't remember, but yeah, man. So, yeah, a lot of people were mentioning Lingard, man. Would you like to see him in Charlotte? Why not?
He's hasn't had it for like 3 years.
The thing that clicked for me
coming to the MLS.
He's the exact player that I don't want just because I think he would come and maybe I'm wrong, but I think he would come and be lazy and try and coast by and be like, oh, it's MLS, and then realize that everyone's beating the shit out of him.
And like no smoking cigarettes and having a beer at halftime and none of that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's us. Sorry, I get my positions out of whack sometime. Yeah, but no, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know, but now we got like asking Rujo and Arfield go 90. I think Arfield definitely could, you know, especially now, right? I mean, I feel like he's had time to adjust to Charlotte and the weather. What do you think, Matt?
Grujo, I feel like I'm lacking information to know that because of like if I was watching him in training, I might know, but I hope so. He definitely had long to recover. Arfield, I think so. Yeah, I don't think you'd want to play him 90 minutes like on a Wednesday and then a Saturday. I think that would maybe break him, but I think he could do it on like occasionally.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading back through some of these comments. Everybody's typing so fast; it's hard for me to keep up. Anyways, but yeah. So, yeah. I mean, I think Rujo would be fine, but then you know, what happens to Privet? Does he just be there for depth, or do we drop him back down to legacy?
A bit of both.
Just let him bounce back and forth.
I think he might probably be more of a backup DM as well than a centre back, maybe going forward, because that's what his position is.
Yeah, I mean, this is a valid point too by Trent, right? He's saying Taluma gets first crack, right? I agree. I think he might have got a bad rap last year, and I even think Nathan got a bad rap last year.
That is true.
Nathan, the last couple of months of the season was really good.
Yeah.
I agree that he wasn't great at the start of the season, but the last couple of months he came along a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I think he had an own goal, right, where it was a header though, but like it was on those whipped in crosses, and then I think it was the Nashville away game where,
he made the foul at the end. Yeah,
in my opinion, though, he was left on the island. Nobody was there to support him. Anyways, and then you got these guys, right, play Jalen Lindsay every damn game. I don't know, man. I mean, I like Jalen, but you know, I think Nathan is going to be the starter, and then I don't know who's going to be the middle pairing. That's tough. It's tough.
It depends. It's Malanda and
Taluma.
I would say Grujo right now.
What's that?
You think we play two in the back? Dean, he's played with three in the back before. He likes to play a three system in the back, so I don't see. I mean, I'm a fan of playing three in the back and having wing backs, but as long as we have the right wing backs, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But, well, I mean, that's the thing, though. I felt like we were a little slow getting back sometimes, and somebody posted it, and I couldn't find it, where it'd be nice to start getting some youth in this team too, right?
Pedro, I think, could work his way into the first team for sure this season. I don't know whether it will start the season, but I can see him like gradually getting more time as the season goes on. Also noticed, I'm butchering his last name again. I should have learned it by now, but Bakimas, our young winger. One, he had a brilliant off-season with the US youth team. And secondly, he's been getting a lot of love on social media, I've noticed as well. That could be absolutely nothing. That's obviously the social media team. Don't know who Dino wants to start, but he's been popping up a lot. So I'm wondering whether he gets... I think he'll get more time this year, or just how much more time?
All the time. Yeah. I mean, all right, so just say you only had one player or one position that you could fill. Which one would you say is the most important for Charlotte right now? Yeah.
Winger.
Definitely, right?
We have two, and one of them's about to go.
Yeah.
Get rid of Yaz and fill that void.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to see Vargas doing well though too. So I'm happy for him, and I thought he did all right too. Right, most of the season. I mean, there was 1 or 2 games, but it felt to me like Latanzio maybe was keeping him back. Right. I
Yeah.
mean, he was the only one that would really drive at defenders. So
Yeah,
it
that
was
was
good to hear in some of the social stuff that Charlotte's been putting out. About if you see the goal, shoot. Right. So hopefully we'll take some more pop shots and just sort of passing it around to get into the 6 yard box. Sure.
I think Vargas is one of our only maybe four or five players in the team I would say are a definite starter right now. He's going to start. We just need another winger opposite him.
Yeah, yeah. No, I definitely think we need a wing, and that would probably be my first spot. And there hasn't been much talk either about Carroll leaving, so I'm assuming he's going to be around at least until the summer.
Yeah, it's been good to see. You see Carroll almost every post they put up. It's been nice to seeing Swiderski out there, the homie.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting, man. I'm excited for the season. I think I'm more excited about this season than I was definitely last season. And then, the inaugural season, it just is what it is, right? It was like our first year. Let's just have fun. And I think hopefully, God, I hope we get some players in the field with these gaping holes, man.
Yeah. Last season, I feel like we went into it knowing what Latanzio was going to do because we had seen him for a few months beforehand in the first year. This year, we're all kind of going in a bit we think Dean's a better manager than Latanzio. How much of a better manager is he going to be?
His CV's just stronger, right?
Sorry?
I said his CV's just stronger.
Yeah. Enzo, is one of those players that could potentially go from just okay to, I know some people don't rate him at all under Latanzio, but maybe new manager comes in and it clicks for him and he turns into a 15-goal a season striker. I don't know that will happen, but it's not unheard of. It happens a lot that a new manager comes in and players just find their gears and they just get started.
That's right.
That's a good question. Are we winning the home opener this year? I would say yes. I mean, New York, they can't beat us, man.
That's what I'm saying, bro. We swept New York, and
we drew with them that one time, right?
On the post when we put they posted the season opener, home opener. We're winning 2-0 against NYCFC at home.
2-0.
First, we're winning, huh?
You're like 30 days ahead of asking for predictions, man.
I don't care. I was like, how many months ahead did they post the season? 2 months ahead before the season starts. Yeah. I had posted it that day it came out. I said it 2-0.
Yeah, I was saying that today. My daughter was asking me. She was like, "You need to make predictions on your show," and I was like, "Well, we do. Obviously, you don't watch it." And then so she asked me about the New York game, and I said 2-0 too. So. And to answer the Crowns, yes, I am excited because of Dino. I think he's going to be all right. Hopefully he can adapt to how MLS is different than Europe. But I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do only beat. Well, like I said, I think we drew with them 2-2 last year, right? I mean, we pretty much swept them, but they haven't beat us. Face New York, beat Manhattan.
I think that's them and the Whitecaps are the only team that haven't beat us, I believe.
Yeah, and we haven't played San Jose and those teams yet.
That's true.
So, yeah, man. So, we'll be able to bet too soon, right? Shouldn't we be able to bet online?
Yeah, I think today they said it was going to start between right after the Super Bowl and before March Madness.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So no, that's it, man. Be in the stadium, man, doing the parlay. Who's going to score first, and what score is going to be at halftime.
Just Yeti Clan's about to be doing picks every Fridays, just so you know.
Are you?
We'll give you an updated list of who to pick. Be like, this is who you want to go. This is your prediction.
So if I put the house on it and I lose, man, I can move in with y'all.
Don't blame me. Yeah, we got some room for you.
Yeah. So. Yeah, Top Ben's in the chat trolling people, man. There's nothing going on. We've already talked today. He's just trolling folks. I'll even put it up on the screen just so y'all can see it if you can't find it.
Is that a chicken leg?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, no, it's turkey. Turkey, isn't that turkey? A player from Turkey. Yeah, that's right. I remember that game, right? Whitecaps had that under-17 keeper, and we couldn't get a shot at him at all. Oh, God, just shoot the damn ball. Just shoot the ball, man. That's all we were saying.
Kind of.
What's that?
We won that game, didn't we, in the end?
I think it was 2-1, right?
Yeah, just barely.
Yeah. God, man, that was That was almost an embarrassment.
I know, man. Yeah, we barely won that one.
So we're all in agreement then that the winger is the most important position to fill for Charlotte at this point.
Unless other people leave, yes.
Well, obviously, I'm just saying, as it is today, right? I still think a winger is needed.
Yeah. Well, I would say my rankings are winger, centre back, attacking midfielder.
Oh, I agree with that. What do you think, David?
I'll agree.
We're just all going to agree.
Yeah, to be honest, because I mean, we already have Carroll, we have Copetti. We don't need to get another striker. There's no need for it unless one of them leaves. And honestly, like I've said it before, I'm not a fan of Jozwiak. So hopefully we do get rid of Jozwiak and we fill that winger void and we get somebody that can actually do some work.
He started off really well last season.
He did well in the Open Cup, and that was it. He didn't do much during the season. Like for the actual MLS season, he didn't do much. But in the Open Cup, he did well.
If he was like a $500,000 like
that's the
salary,
problem
like,
with him, right?
Yeah, like regular player, we'd all be like, yeah, like he's fine. Like we like Joe's, he's okay. But because he's a DP, you've got to produce, and he isn't that level. Like I like the guy, but he's not a DP level.
No.
Was he a panic buy, you think?
Yeah.
Like
we bought
he had a good month of April, right? April Fools, not really that good.
We bought him hurt. I mean,
yeah, well, we got him cheaper too, though, because he was hurt. Anyways, but the fact that he came in as like a DP, that I think that was a bad bit of business. I digress on that. That's it. I think he was doing pretty good too until that cup injury. And that's the other thing, man. I'm pissed that we're not going to be having the Open Cup this year. Man, what do you think about that, man? I look at it like, like the FA Cup, right? It's like today, well, I guess I won the FA Cup, but like Middlesbrough is playing Chelsea, right? At the semifinals. It's like, and yeah, whatever, Dave.
Yeah.
Charlotte ruined Chelsea, by the way. But, it's always like the David versus Goliath sort of thing, right? Where, like last year, we had that disagreement on Top Bin show about playing Birmingham and are we going to go out and try to push through and go as deep as we could? I mean, I just think those sort of tournaments need to stick around and everybody needs to, enjoy it. And, because we could have had Greenville up here, man, and Dino's son, right?
Yeah, but I said before, it's the MLS is a bit to blame for it because I feel like that they've obviously just given up on it really quickly. But they're not the only ones to blame. US Soccer have done nothing with that tournament for years. They don't promote it. If you've ever watched the draws, it looks like it's in someone's like living room and they like pulling things like out of a hat or whatever it is, or using giant cards. It's like high school production value. Like they just US Soccer doesn't care about the Open Cup. I read it gets like 0.2% of like revenue, like for their whole spend for the year or something. I don't know. So they're to blame as well for not investing the money in it that they should have done.
Yeah, I hate to see it. And Top Bin and I still to this day argue about that conversation. So yeah, whatever. Take a dig at Spurs. We're winning the league.
No, you.
What's our placement? Yeah, where do we think we're going to end up this year? Like as the squad is today, right? Do we make the play-ins again? If we had the players, if we were locked, right, as it stands today with the players we got, where do you think we fall?
That's a tough one right there.
I'm going to say, as it stands today, 7th. And if we can get in a really good DP to replace Camille and a couple of other depth pieces, and one of those, and that DP being like a really strong winger, then I think we can go as high as 4th or 5th.
Yeah, I mean, even if we had like 3 or 4 games last year to go as wins, right? We could have been up there. I think 7th, like 6th or 7th is what I think.
I was gonna say 8th just because we lack depth, and with our team being injury prone, I see us,
Yeah, I mean, I could see that. Well, God forbid anybody gets hurt, right? But
if you think about it, the only place we really lack depth right now is is winger. Like
Yeah.
and maybe centre back as well. Every other position, and again, I'm assuming Petkovic comes in. Every other position, I feel like you can probably look at 2 players that can go there. But wingers, a desert of talent right now.
I mean, you know, I think I saw somebody posted anywhere, but you know, the East is a tough conference, man. You know, and everybody's stepping up, right? I mean, God, I hate to keep talking about this fucking dude, but Messi's gonna have to play him twice. No, I only play him once, right?
He won't play in Charlotte.
Yeah, that's right. He won't play in Charlotte. I mean, because he's scared, right? Because I mean, Bronico shut him down last year. He's still in Bronico's pocket.
I've never shouted "kick him" so often during the game as whenever Bronico went close to Messi that game.
Were you pointing at Gilmore when you said that?
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, man, it's gonna be interesting. I'm excited, man. I'm ready for the season. I feel like I got this whole new sort of, you know, last year I just felt burned out, right? Going, you know, it was a lot, and the team didn't feel as excited, but it feels like a new, fresh breath of air, I guess.
For real. It just felt like last season we would always bring the energy to the game just for 2-2, 1-1, 0-0.
Oh, it was so like you could pick, right? Like, okay, right, now we're gonna sub at like the 78th minute, right? There was no tactics that changed, right? And then I think the only thing that was really kept us going was we had no idea who was playing in what position, right? I mean, it could have been Swiderski in goal at one point. Who would have known?
Part of it as well is that Latanzio was not very like social media savvy, and Dino clearly is. So you're seeing a lot more like Dean like on all over the place social media and doing interviews with the team and stuff. Where Latanzio was like radio silence.
Oh, I mean, he had to sign that
not like to
contract,
be on
right? He
camera.
signed that contract that he had to talk to Sir Minty and all that.
Yeah.
And I was just being sarcastic with Bronico there. But yeah, talk about Bronico. Do you think he becomes that guy that starts in midfield most of the season like he has the last 2?
Maybe not start, but he's definitely somebody that I could see that he'll bring into the mix because, you know, Bronico's always that guy who'll just come in, run, put in the minutes, put in the work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he is a workhorse. Right?
He's a utility man. Like it's not very sexy, but you've got to have someone like that in your team. He can do a bit of everything.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what we used Derek Jones for a lot last season. Well, Latanzio did. You know what I mean? Like we lacked a little bit. Boom, we'll bring in Jones, but now we don't have Jones. So I feel like now if we bring somebody into the midfield to bring our starter, Bronico will be that guy. If okay, he's tired, we're gonna bring him in.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get JT to edit the intro, man, because those kids were going on about how much they love Jones and all that, and it's like, well,
right,
dude, they're gone.
Eric Johnson, and during that,
Johnson, maybe.
Bro, I could have swore I don't know if he did or not, but I could have swore he said Derek Johnson in that.
Yeah, no, those kids are cool, man, and they always come out there and talk shit and get all hype, right, man? So yeah, man, I am ready for this season. But we got exactly 31 days, I think, right? 24th.
Hold on, I'll tell you. I got
24th, man. Yeah. How did we let Jones walk?
32 days.
32.
Yeah.
It's a 24. Yeah. Okay. That's it, man. I swear. I he's gonna math, man. And then somehow I did math. I ended up with an extra 6 weeks of vacation at work. So don't ask me how that worked out. But I put in for it. Damn it. I put in for it. Yeah.
What, man?
Yeah.
Just don't be there.
Yeah, he's much better looking, isn't he, man? The new JT. Any preseason news? Like what, Brian?
Yeah, what do you want to hear, Brian?
I know what the whole show was about. He definitely's been drinking.
He's asking for whether there's going to be streams of games. That's
what.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, like Joe said that they would stream them, but then Matt, you dropped that bomb about both teams have to do it, and it's not going to be like on MLS. I guess it's going to be.
Yeah, I'm going to try to dig out what it said.
Find out what it said now. Somebody's playing. Maybe it was Nashville.
Here we go. This is exactly what it says. In response to fans' dissatisfaction over not being able to watch their team's preseason, many MLS teams have started to take action. Teams are trying to find ways to stream their respective preseason games. However, each club needs to coordinate with their opponents to make the streaming of these preseason matches possible. Galaxy have already announced that they're going to stream their matches, and other teams are working on it.
So there's still not a definite yes or no, is it?
Correct. But it was
Charlotte could be
last
all
year was
for
a
it.
definite no. This year is a maybe.
Yeah, it's like I keep talking about the kids, but it's like, hey, can we go do this weekend? Yeah. We'll get there, and then the weekend comes around, like, my bad. I had other things I had to do, like watch soccer.
Just send Minty out there with an iPhone and like let him stream it on Facebook Live or something.
Yeah, if Melo goes, man, who is going to be Minty?
That's facts. They're going to be hiring Sir Minty position.
Yeah, like Defender Queen said, that is a resounding maybe.
Your chat got me.
Yep. But no, man, what else did Joe talk about real quick? Again, if you want him, apparently he watches all these fan interviews and takes it to heart. And so if you want to talk to Joe directly, man, come get us at those fan interviews. None of it is edited. It's straight, whatever you say. Could be a bad take, might be a good take. Who knows?
Brian,
hey, what's up, Jim Parker? Why is Capetti still here?
Because he's good. That's why.
Oh, come on, good.
Yeah, he's good.
I hope I'm ready to clear my thought on or my take on him and give him this season, but he definitely needs to step up.
In my opinion, everybody gets a clean slate. Latangio's gone. Everybody gets a clean slate. Everybody gets a clean slate.
There's something in there. I see something with Capetti. Like maybe it won't come out at Charlotte. I don't know, but there's something in there.
He's good, man. He's a service man. You give him the service, he'll provide. I know there was that one game. I can't remember what. I think it was against Orlando where he missed a couple sitters. But just trust me, once he gets that ball rolling, bro, he'll be banging in them goals.
Yeah, I tell you, Brian on Top Bin, he had a good article go out today talking about touches and how the team performed, like, on average, depending on how many touches Carroll and Petty had.
Yeah.
It's a quick, easy read. So if you haven't read that, go out there to topbin9.com and check that out.
Yep. That was good.
Yeah. What else are you guys? All right. Which Charlotte player will Suarez bite? Minty. Yeah. He's going to bite that would be terrible. The whole
he wanted to bite Minty's face off. Minty's face was pretty dirty by the end of last year.
Yeah.
That way they'll have to replace it.
Can you imagine Jaws and Suarez biting each other, man? That'd be interesting. Yeah. How many points will we drop from winning positions? Good question.
Less.
Hopefully less than half than what we did this season. Well, this past season.
I would say about half.
Off. Yeah. So what about 20 points?
Chill.
I feel like we dropped so many points, man. What would the first giveaway of Fan TV be? Some old audio equipment. Hopefully, all my new shit will be here before the next show. Y'all just take it.
Yeah. JT's bucket of vomit as a giveaway.
Yeah, bucket of vomit from JT. I don't know, man. It's terrible.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So again, folks, if you're new to the show, man, hit that sub button for us. We appreciate that. It helps us. Sure. I don't know, man. What else? We got 3 more minutes before we shut it down, and then I go offline and then discuss this whole setup.
I think next week is when we sign someone. That's what I say.
Next Friday?
Yeah. And close the business next Friday. I think we'll sign someone.
I hope so.
JT. Yeah, I'll have to text him afterwards. Send him a picture of us having it. Tell him it's the best show yet. It was the best show yet.
Lee, can you leave the stream running and just leave this going up there and see when he stumbles in here at 4 a.m. and realizes he's left the stream on?
Like a 72-hour stream.
He's probably watching on his phone right now. He's like,
yeah. Look, I've been saying winger next week, Matt. We'll see. I know. Apparently, he was not feeling too good and had an upset stomach. He had an upset tummy, so he had to go lay down.
He needs some Pepto Bismol.
Yeah, JT really rocked it. Yeah, but yeah, no. Like I said, we've got a lot of things changing up on our end, man. It's preseason, so thanks for dealing with the technical difficulties. I'm really gonna get it set up so people can call in. The only thing is when I do that, y'all have to call in. So
don't be scared.
Yeah, don't be scared. So yeah, man, I've got JT and we're trying to up our game a little bit, at least on production wise on these live streams. Again, apologies for not being able to call in. Yeah. So with that being said, Matt, man, where can people find you guys?
At Westwood Tea Gang on Twitter and X and Instagram, and at Matt Chantry as well when I'm not being a stupid arse on social media.
Yeah, no, I do need to hang out the picture. My house is supposed to be going up for sale in like 2 weeks, so hopefully it'll sell quick and I can move and I can get all set up in the new spot. That's my plan so far.
I heard hooligans are going to buy you a house as like their new clubhouse, Lee.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They're getting it for the $3.99.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they did take my $35 or whatever it was to be a member.
1 minute. Tell Top Bin to fuck off. I just saw his comment come in.
Yeah, I think you just did.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. No. Well, you know what? The very first thing you do when you get to Liverpool, right? Leave. 32 days left. 32 days. Let's go. Yeah, man. So, yeah. Anyways, come on, you Spurs. And so, David, man, what's going on with the Yeti Clan? Where can people find you guys at?
Man, we got big plans for you. You can follow us on Instagram and on YouTube. Make sure y'all subscribe. We just dropped a vlog not too long ago from the Miami game. That one was lit. From the tailgate to the stadium, everything was lit. Make sure you go check it out. Drop a like. We got exciting things coming for y'all this season. Like I said, we're working directly with the hooligans this season, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be
boys
fun.
over there, man. They keep me hydrated with Modelo's. Appreciate that from the
Modelo's and Contras.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, yes.
And we got tortas too. If you know, you know.
I don't want to know anymore. Too much. Maybe away days, man. Maybe away days. But those home games get a little too hot for me, man, to be doing all that mess. Getting old. So yeah. Hey, Daniel, man, thanks for tuning in, man. Hope you're doing well too. Jesse Lingard next week. I don't know. Probably not. And with that being said, man, you can find us again on all the socials. New night, Tuesday nights. We will be doing those as we always do. Fan interviews after the games. I don't know what else to say, man. Other than thanks for hanging in there with these technical difficulties. I promise I will have it working next week. You guys can call in. So us four might need to get back together. Well, 3.5 or whatever we're going to call JT, right? And
3 and a monster.
Yeah, that's it. So, yeah, with that being said, Fan TV for the fans, says George. Peace. We're out.